Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today I'm going to continue with my wee scrapbooking. Oh, for goodness. Hey Lanny, there's an advert come on. We'll just get, hi Randy, hope you're good. Hi Anne. So goodness me, we've got the west coast of the USA, the east coast of the USA and New Zealand in the house with Scotland. Skip the adverts, folks. Hi Jackie, and you come. I'm just finishing off my wee cup of tea while I think let you all come in. I've got tea in this lovely cup that my sister-in-law gave me for Christmas and I just love it. It's so cheerful. So yeah. If you remember, was it last week? I don't even know how long ago it was that I made the kit. Last Saturday afternoon here. Ah, my tea's just at that right temperature. Hey Glenna, you come. You don't often manage to catch me live on a Sunday because you're usually busy. I hope you're well. You're having your morning coffee. Hi Karen, hiya. Just everyone get a wee seat by the fire and get something to eat and drink. There's a beautiful cup like this for everyone. Just choose whatever you want. If you're watching on replay, just fast forward this bit. I'm just saying hello to everyone as they come in. And then I'll tell you what I've done and what I might do and what my thoughts are. Well, I won't tell you all my thoughts, I'll scare you away. But I'll tell you my thoughts about the scrapbooking pages. Oh, that was good. That was spicy chai. I love it, black. Great. Right. Oh, and stop it. 35 degrees. We've not made it to 5. It's just grey. It's horrible. Yeah, well, I just got my photos I got mine from Freeprint. Oh, that's not, oh, you're having storms, Randy. Oh, that's not good. Snow and freezing rain. Okay. Stay home, stay safe and stay warm, Randy. Okay, so let's just backpedal a little bit. I've got a lot of things out and I'm going to end up in a muddle. So let's try and be a bit light. Okay. What I'm going to do is show you how far I got. So the other day, what we did here was, or what I did and you watched, was me make up the pages almost as prescribed in the booklet, and then I'm going to be adding my own, I don't know what's my own va-va-voom on it. Make it personal. So let's just have a wee looky. Would you like a looky? When I get myself organised again. Right, I think this is the order that the booklet said, but obviously, so this is the front page. Now what happened was, there's a story time as well. Are you okay for... well, these are not very good photographs. They were taken with an old phone, because this was 2022. I say 1922, I don't think so. Hey, so this was back in 2022 when my son and his family came over from Australia for a wee holiday. I'm sorry if sometimes my light is going to glare off a photo, but they are a nice glossy finish, these ones. I did get mine from Free Prints. I'm quite happy with them because, as I say, the light wasn't always good, and I was just quickly taking snapshots with my camera, and all they are just pictures which mean something to us as a family and remind us of what was happening. So this was actually, what we did was we rented a big house. There were 10 of us, myself, Peter, my son and his wife Ailsa, and their 2 children, Morven and Struan, and my daughter and my son-in-law John, and their children Amy and Sam. So quite a age gap in the children, but we just rented this big old house that had like 4 or 5 bedrooms in it and a huge kitchen, and it opened straight out onto this piece of grass, which then just went straight into the sand dunes and down onto the beach without any roads or anything that the children. The house that we rented was quite old, probably a bit past its sell-by date, as they say, needing in need of a bit of a refurb, but it was good because we didn't have to worry about the kids running in and out, and there was nothing too precious there, so it was really nice and relaxing in that respect. I didn't find it relaxing because 4 children and a dog running about and a hyper son who I've not seen for a long time, along with my tinnitus. I have to say, I was a bit overwhelmed, but hey, we had a good time, and the children enjoyed it more than anything. So it's very rare, I think, in my lifetime that all of us will be together in any one place. So for me, it's special. And when I'm looking at these, I'm trying not to cry with emotions. But you'll know, a lot of you guys that are watching me just now have got grandchildren too. So I've just chopped the photos to the sizes that fit on the mats that we did from last time. So yeah, we could spend all day talking about the photographs and the children and what have you, but that's not everyone's cup of tea, seeing someone else's photographs. But anyway, clearly my daughter is exhausted, fell asleep with a puppy on her lap. So these are my 2. That's my Jamie and Rebecca, who I speak about a lot on here. So it was special. So that one goes under there. And then we have this one, which, as you can see from here, this is the house that we rented. And you see it just straight into this grass. It's just, there is a wall there, but it's not enclosed. You just walk, there's a gap and you just walk through onto the beach. And Rebecca playing a game with the girls. And then this must have been a day that Ailsa, my daughter-in-law, and my daughter sat back with a cuppa while the children were clearly occupied doing something. And there's Peter out on the sand dunes. I like this. I kind of think of that as Macker, but we weren't as far north as it's not proper Macker, but it is all the lovely plants that grow in the sand dunes. It's just beautiful. And then this very last photograph, because Sam is the oldest grandchild, and he absolutely loves water. And this kind of picture is like everything we were doing, Sam, can I go in the water? Can I go in the water? Can I go in the water? And he's just like a dolphin, really, when he gets in there. He likes jumping in water. He's a good swimmer. He does lots of water sports. And I think that's his happy place. 2 years on, I need to ask him if it's still his happy place. Anyway, that's enough of the photos, but that kind of informs you how I want to decorate this. So if we're going to decorate it, probably need to get on and do something about that. So I've pulled out, you've heard the story of my French lobsters, but one of the days, in fact, several of the days, the children went crabbing. We brought some lines and buckets and pails, so they went crabbing. I'm not quite sure where those photos are, but I'm going to look for them. But I certainly think we need a crab in the photos. And, well, lobsters are just huge. Prawns, really, so, or langoustines, as Scottish langoustines are famous the world over, so we might add a lobster pretending to be a langoustine. Anyway, I've got that out. I've got the stamp set that goes with this Everyday You and Me scrapbooking kit. I think we might use some of that. And I brought this one out. I remembered we've got this stamp set, the Love This Moment, and I'm pretty sure it's carried over. If not, it's in my collection and I use it a lot because it is kind of a memory keeping stamp set. Smile, happy, great words. Then I pulled out Beach Day because that was every day was a beach day there. And I've got toadstools, I'm not sure, just like a bit of fauna in the foreground maybe. Some butterflies, because we did have butterflies. And of course, what did we have? Loads of, absolutely loads of everywhere. So, in the kit, we have some stickers. We have these grey board things to push out that we might add. So, you know, I've probably spent half the time talking about it. Now, the day after, which probably was last Sunday, wasn't it? Remember I came on after and did some watercolouring and stamping inspired by some of the paper in here. And I've got all these bits. But what I was going to say to you was, don't worry if I don't use any of that today, because what I'm going to do is order up the pack of designers. Well, I actually have. It's on its way to me now. I ordered up the pack of designer series paper that goes with this kit. A standalone pack of designer paper, because there's more photographs. I'm sure my daughter and my son have got more photos. My husband has more photos, and I know that these were only the photos I took on my phone. I know I've got loads in my camera, so I think I'm going to extend these pages, and having followed the layouts from the kit, I can then go on and do my own thing with the rest of the photographs. So all of that will be incorporated. So, all that said, I think I'll leave the front page as it is at the moment. I just kind of look through and see what I might want to put. I'm not sure whether I'll be putting some journaling on here or more little photographs. So again, that one I'm just going to leave just now. I think it was, I'm going to start at the back, I think, and add a bit of stamping. Just happy times, aren't they? Right, this one where we were playing on the front, I think we could add some seagulls and birds and happy things around. And I thought it would be quite funny to add the crabs and lobsters around here, and I think I might have some little photographs of the children. I've not rubbed all that out yet, but there's plenty of time for that. So I think I'm going to bring these two and do a bit of decorating here. This is something that you can just take your time about and just do it as and when you feel like it. But because this background sort of speaks of a beach. And as I say that, we just walked over that grass, up the wee sand dune, and we were on the beach. So enough of me. I just think a bit of stamping would be fun, because that's what I do. I don't have an album yet. I need to buy a large album. I'm holding out, because I'm hoping that Stampin' Up will have some in their next catalogue, which will be coming out not that long. I'll be getting a viewing of it. Demonstrators will be able to see it by, I think it's the 19th of March. Okay, so what colours shall I stamp in? Hi Liz, and you come. I'm just going to put my own stamp on this, as they say, and make it mine. If they don't bring out any albums, I will buy one. So this is all 12 by 12 that I'm working on. And Stampin' Up do have 12 by 12 pockets. I have some. I've got the old one that Stampin' Up used to have, but it's getting a bit full. So yeah, what colour? We'll stick with the colours we have here. But let's. Pretty Peacock is there. Last Lagoon. Not my favourite, but becoming a favourite is Wild Wheat. Night of Navy's still my pal, but yeah. Thought I did have that. Remember I said to you I've got a seagull stamped already, but that's okay. We can just, let's put some shells on the beach. What about a wee pink? Is everyone budged up and let Liz get by the fire and get something from the table? I don't know if I want to bring in a bit of pink in here with my wee shells. Hi Shaz, and you come, get a wee seat by the fire if you want. Oh, just found that lion. I don't know, I'm going to bring some pinky in. Let's go for gentle bubbly bath. No, Janice, don't do it. But I'm going to. Is it, Jackie? Thank you for that. So this is last chance. I knew it's still why it was still on my desk, was it still available. So in the UK, this is last chance, probably elsewhere, and it's £9.50. Now, if you do any kind of memory keeping, this is fab, isn't it? Let's put just this very faint. I don't even know if you'll see these. No, you don't need the fire, and you can be the one that runs out and makes a cup of tea. You can sit by the aircon. Just some wee seashells, just to suggest and get us started. And then oh, Glenn, I see everyone's missed you on Sunday Lives. Right, so what else did I say I would put here? Yeah, we've got to have seagulls, haven't we? Because they were everywhere. Every time you moved, they were there. They're just part of going to the seaside, certainly in the UK. Now, let me get a big block so that I can just put all my Okay, this is the biggest block that Stampin' Up having. When I've used a stamp, I've just pop it on there and then that way. Whoops. I'll break my glass mat with it, won't I? Look at him. Will we get some, I think we'll get some grey, will we? They're everywhere now. They're not even just at the shore in the UK, they're everywhere. And I mean, I'm like quite far inland, although not too far from a river estuary, but well, a good bit away. But they still find themselves they're squawking away here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing. Now on the, where is it, the beach one, this one. On the beach. The nice thing about this beach, it wasn't spoiled. It was just beach. None of that donut stands or any of that kind of stuff. Right, so we've got this flying seagull there. And we've got some little grasses there. And we've got some sand castles. I don't know what, oh, they've got seashells, but we've just put seashells on, that's okay. Right. So oh, that's not so good that you've had a storm there. I'm just going to pop some of these wee, well, like this, the grasses in the sand dune, aren't they? It's all a bit uniform, Janice. Remember, I am stamping over 2 layers. That, as I say, it's just reminding me of things that were there. I think I might give that a wipe. It's a bit messy. Oh. Now, see, this seagull is shouting. So what about, who's got my, oh no, where's my silicone sheet? Do you know when you just go in the drawer and you expect something to be in a place and it's not? Ah, here they are. Here we go. Right, let's have a go. He's squawking away. I think somebody needs to squawk back at him. Do you not think? So where is he? Right, come here. I think I only owned one's block. If you're watching this and you think I don't know what I'm doing, that's exactly the situation here. I haven't thought this through. I'm using myself and hoping that some people will stay with me and keep me company while I play. This is in no way a serious. Now, that's not very clean, but it might work. So basically, I'm stamping the seagull on my mat. I don't know if that grey is strong enough, but we'll see. Now I have to try and I've no idea if this is going to horribly wrong. Just thought I'd try it. Just to show you how you do reverse stamping. If you've got your stamp, you know, they're all kind of facing the same way. It's a bit too faint, but it is like that one's shouting back. So let's just get our stamping, our memento out, which is much darker. Or will I try it in Pebbled Path, do you think? I need to just slow down a bit. I'm getting myself a bit... I just had all these ideas, but I hadn't really thought them through. Pebbled Path might be juicier, actually. Let's see. I don't want to bring black in at the moment. There's some kind of dust or embossing powder or something on here. That's why I'm giving it a bit of a wipe. Right, let's try again. Push that back just now. I really need somebody to come and create me some space. Right. Let's get these seagulls off the ground. Right. At least I can see that now. I couldn't really see the other one. Right, let's just see. See if this works. And then you'll know how to make a reverse image. Quick and easy. There you go. Shouting back. Don't you shout at me. Stop squawking. You're not getting the chips. So of course with children playing about, and of course they were eating snacks, so I've lost my seagulls. Where have you gone? But they didn't really leave chips lying about like that, but okay, Heather, no worries. I'm just playing anyway. Let's put another seagull in or two, because actually these ones in the basic grey, I think my basic grey needs re-inked, and I don't know that I have got a refill for basic grey. I might need to do a bit of ordering now. I don't know where my tweezers have gone, and I've got a hair. Wonder who's got grey hair in this house. Don't know who's leaving grey hairs on my ink pads. That's better. We can see them better now, can't we? I might just go and do him again. We'll have another one of these with the chips hiding in here. Yeah. They're quite cheeky monkeys, aren't they? I seriously need a craft room porter. Just someone just to sort of anticipate my needs and pass things to me. I doubt that's ever going to happen. I know that it'll just look like there's a shadow behind him. I'm just... He's got his wee cousin at the back there. They're shouting, give us a chip, give us a chip. I wonder if they've got sauce on them or vinegar. That's a bit better because we can now see them, can't we? Now, what about a wee crab? Or, well, we might have the ball lying about as well, eh? Oh, where's the sandcastles? Yeah. Right, I'm just, as I say, I'm just messing this up probably. Making it mine. Is that what I'm doing? So I'm going to bring in a wee pop of bright colours as well. These. It's because I can. Oh, Randy. This isn't really a craft room. This is half of our bedroom. I call it my craft room. Peter calls it the bedroom. Right, so the children had all their toys. Well, not so many. This was the first morning. They hadn't gathered everything out, but they did have toys. And of course they didn't pick up, did they? There were skipping ropes and balls, and it was great because there was no one else came over there, so it didn't matter. They had their bikes, as you can see. And yeah, it was just fun. Right, what else have I got out here? This flying seagull and some castles. It just looks like mayhem, doesn't it? I don't care. And I probably, as I go back to this and add more photos, I'll probably add more little accents. Just actually going to just pop that one down there. There we go. I'm just trying to not lose these little stamps. I'll give them all a good scrub afterwards. Right, so then I think we'll pop some. We'll go back to this pebble pad because at least it shows up, doesn't it? And we'll have some birds. They're everywhere, these seagulls. Squawkery walkery. And then there's couldn't see it for looking at it. There's a flock of stamps here as well. So flock of stamps, a flock of birds. So you get the picture. There were lots. Seabirds. I think we've got. So yeah, I've added some things now. I'm going to have a look at the stickers and the journaling bits to see if there's anything from there that I'd like to add. I don't know if there's anything particular. I think I might want to write a little bit on that one. Maybe our happy place, because it was a happy place. So because the picture of the house is on here, maybe we could have that. And was there something for journaling on, maybe? No. I think I'll just leave this at the moment, just add the wee happy place one. And you could put a bit of ribbon through there. Or not. Just leave that, might come back with something else later. I don't know where my... I have 2 rubbers and they're usually around here. I know you call them erasers in the US. So I hope I've not offended you. Right. That says project 2. I'm not really, you know, wherever things go. Now these photos are not stuck down properly. I've only just used just a tiny wee bit of seal just to put them, because I might change my mind as I go when I get better photographs. See there, my sense of humour was kind of wanting to stamp I don't think it would stay. I'd have to do it in, I wanted to put a seagull on there. See if I do it with stays on. You can stamp on a photograph with stays on. So there's a wee seagull here, look, because you know these seagulls, they get everywhere. See this one? I love the papers and I would use them for other things as well. Yeah, just to show you another way that you could actually be sitting. See? We'll have to leave that to dry, but that will dry where our normal water-based ink wouldn't, because this has got alcohol in it, so it will. So sometimes, hello Ruth. So I think I want to pop that on. Again, what I'm going to do, if I can find it, is just use a little bit of seal so that it's not permanent. Whoa, we've got all our pals in here today. Did you all budge up and let Ruth in? So this was the first morning and they found this piece, I think it's fisherman's rope, because it kept breaking, but they tried to make, there were some clothes poles as well where the washing would get hung, and they tried to make themselves something they could climb on. They had great fun, just great fun. So yeah, I'll just leave that just with the suggestion of all the things. Eventually I'll find that rubber. I don't even know if any of these pencils that are... You know, when you don't want a pencil to have a rubber on the end, it will have. Here's one though. See if it's clean enough. Oops, I wanted just to take off. Nah, that rubber is rubbish. Right, we'll get the proper, my artist ones later. Right. So I think we'll leave that one, and then I think I'm going to have a bit of fun with the one with Sam in the water. And this is just something that I might just take out when I just want to play and just add bits and pieces on. I might have some die cuts and things that I might add here as well. So like even Beach Day, it's got some wee grasses and some seashells, waves. So we, you know, I could do die cutting and add on as well. So there's just, this is going to be a project that might become quite huge. And then you've got these sentiments that you can use as well. And see, there you go. See, when we're doing on the beach, and I was using this last Sunday on the thing, I said that this looked like pebbles on the beach, and the beach was quite a pebbly beach. I'll just put these over. So I might just add a few pebbles around the plants. As I say, this is not any kind of authentic scene or anything. It's just things to remind me. And I'll be able to share with the children. Now, Sam and Amy are coming to stay next weekend, so they might want to add some journaling, and I might ask them to see if what they remember about the whole trip. And let them add some as well. So it's not just my memories, it's everyone's. So we'll leave this, as I say, this is just a play. But there you go. So I showed you some techniques though. I showed you how to do reverse stamping, and I've shown you can stamp on photograph paper if you use Stays On. I do have the other colour of Stays On that Stampin' Up carry. This sort of, is it saddle something? I have that somewhere in that drawer. I don't want to spend half an hour looking for it. And I've got some fingerprints on this, so it's made it very personal. So let's get the one with Sam in the water. Where are you, Sam? I think I just have a bit of fun here and put some crabs and lobsters and things. Let's just play. Because at the end of the day, I can just take it all off again and, well, there's a bit of seaweedy stuff. Pardon me. Well, let's just go for it all. Let's just... They'll say, Granny, you're crazy. So what have I got? I've got Vive les vacances. That isn't that Long Live Holidays? Vacances is holiday, isn't it? We've got bubbles, and there's bubbles there. All right, let's just play with this and add some je ne sais quoi. Might need to, oh no, that does if you put it down. Sometimes if you think a stamp's not going to fit on your block, just put it diagonally and you can sometimes get away with it. Or you can hunt for a bigger block. And remember, I have shown you, if you don't have a bigger block, but you have a mini cut and emboss machine, use one of the clear plates for your stamps. Okay, so I think I'm going to go back in with my a colour that's not even here in my palette. We're stretching it. Now we're stretching it. I need a green for the crab. We're not quite going the red lobster route, but we're going the pink lobster. Sam won't be worried. He'll just keep swimming. I don't know if I'll get a second impression with that one, but we'll try. No, we tried. Do we try going over that with the detail, or I don't even know if these are double stamps or not, or if they're just... No, we'll just do another one instead. The Advance of the Lobsters. It's like one of those scary films, isn't it? Oh, maybe someone hadn't cleaned their stamps. I don't... I don't think they are, but I'm going to try. Let's see. I should have tried on a scrap first. Round. If I can see what I'm doing, we might. Sort of a. You did add a bit more detail. Quite like the effect. So what if I try with this one and do it that way? That might be easier actually. There you go. They're langoustines, they're not actually lobsters. We're in Scotland, let's be a bit real. So I might have misplaced a stamp, another of that had some greenery on it. Oh no, it's here. I've decided I had too many things out. This is probably a wee bit like some coral. And then we've got the crab. Right, I want a wee pale green here. What green shall I use? Oh, I don't know if soft sea foam will work. Let's try it. Let's try it. You don't know till you try, do you? I'm faffing about here, moving stamps off blocks. I have about 20 blocks in that drawer, so really shouldn't be doing that, should I? Right, let's see. I'm going to pick these up before I have an accident, lose them. The crabs are coming to get you, Sam. He had a wheel of a time. That's a bit of fun, but do you know what I mean? He loved it. And Sam and his uncle, my son Jamie, yeah, they had such a great time. They're jumping in off the harbour wall. I can't look sometimes when they do it, but so it was little green crabs that they were catching, so that's quite good. These work very well, I'm loving it. Now I thought I would never use this set. Proved myself wrong, didn't I? These are great. See, they're fab. I just thought I might get some of this coral. I might do more crabs, I'm not sure. I don't think. We'll leave the prawns, the big prawns. That's what a lobster is, isn't it? It's a big prawn. An awfully big prawn, but... And then after we had this holiday, then my daughter took Sam and Amy to Australia to my sons, and Sam had such a fantastic time in the water there, which obviously was a tad warmer. Right, I don't know what colour to do this. I might just go back to the crab stamps really well, doesn't it? Let's add a little bit of well just could be some just seaweed, kelp, whatever. I would do Stampin' Off, but I've not got my pad here. Well, I don't know where it is. And because I'm doing Stampin' on 2 layers, the second wouldn't be good. You know what I mean? I know what I mean. So this is like a saga that's going to go on. I don't know, you need to let me know if you want to be included when I'm doing the next bits, or I might do some bits with the children and they can add. Maybe that I've started it off a little so that I'll give them some ideas. So the paper and the layout pulls it together, whereas then now the stamping, that's kind of just putting our layer on it. I might just go in pretty peacock here and just do a bit of je ne sais quoi. There's more things that might get added, and as I say, I might go in with die cuts. That's nice. Bit of wibbly wobbly. Now, I don't know if this is interesting for someone to see someone personalising their scrapbooking or not, but at least I'm showing you sort of, you know, what some of these stamps do. "2022 was such a fabulous year for me because in August, Ruth and I went to New Orleans to backstage. I came home and my friend Tina, who's a Stampin' Up demonstrator who lives in Germany, she was in Scotland, so I got to spend a couple of days with her. And then as she left, I'm just seeing how many, if I can get a bit more depth in there. When she left, my family, my son arrived from Australia with the family, and yeah, it was like, whoa, non-stop. It was fabulous. Right, I've got this little stamp, and I think this one works. Now, I kind of thinking that. I think I want to bring in this sticker. I'm not sure about the today, but I think what I might just stick something over there, because everything happened. I'm going a bit ski with here because I'm not into straight lines particularly. Right, where's my, I think as I find things that I want to put on there, I can just put them straight on. Now, this may or may not work because I've got different layers, but we'll just do it anyway. My children learning different languages, so I'm just looking in my stamps just to see. This picture means so much. It just kind of just says Sam here to me. But we'll leave them to add. I think maybe Happy could go there though, because that is him. Very happy there, isn't it? Has anybody ordered this kit? Who's got this kit? And let me know what you think. Do you like the fact that I have shared it with you so that you can see what's in it and give you a few ideas? Obviously, you can, and let you see that you can stick to the rules and follow all their things. But then you can go off and add your own as you feel more confident with the whole lot. Happy, because my boy is happy. They're all my boys and girls. So let's make a bit of a space so that I can kind of see what's next. It's on your wish. Well, it's quite appropriate to you, Anne. You must have lots of sea around you. So I'm going to bring the bubbles in. Why not? We have some bubbles. I could, to be honest, I could probably go through my whole stamp set and my whole lot of stamp sets. Oh, has Linda done something with it? Oh, I need to have a wee look, Margie. Right, so do you know what? I've not brought in our lovely Lost Lagoon. So let's bring that in. You're 2 hours from the sea. Oh gosh. See, folks, we think New Zealand is that the South Island and the North Island are quite small. I didn't think at any point in the South Island that you would be that amount of far away from the sea. Right, so now I've getting an education here now, haven't I? Every day's a school day. And some bubbles. Maybe we had a stamp set with seahorses and things. Let's play with the other bubble stamp as well, because then at least I'll be able to say I've used all the stamps. I knew what you meant, Anne. Don't worry about spelling on here. Although I can be a bit of a spelling police, but just to my children. The bubbles are cool, aren't they? Is she? Oh, that's good, Margie. I will have a look then. Because I mean, I'm not any kind of expert or on scrapbooking. I'm just making it up as I go along, like I do with my stamping. But sometimes it's interesting to watch someone who may be less new to it. Is that a word? Right. There was something I wanted that came in my head for one of the front cover one. I want to bring in I'm a bit mad, I know, but hey. even explaining why I just remember different things that were around in nature around us. Another wee. And I'm just probably going to wind up pretty soon because I'm hungry. Now, I'm wondering if I've pushed this back far enough. I think I've knocked the camera at some point. Ah, yeah, I have. Right, let's do a bit of adjustment here. See, if things move like that, just shout at me and let me know and I'll fix it. Because I can't see all the time. I'm busy doing stuff. And right, I'm just going to put some toadstools. Let me just put some tops on till I see. Because the girls then were like seeing, when we were walking along to the sandy beach, the beach immediately at the house was pebbly and great for looking for things and what have you. And they, they had a barbecue there one night and things. It was fine, but if you wanted soft sand, we had to go just a bit further. Take care. Yeah, my battery's dying too, Randy. Don't forget, people, at 7 o'clock, which is 3 minutes away, the JazzleDazzleCrafts will be on. Yeah, I have intentions of adding journaling, but I was thinking that the children might like to join in that too, so I'm going to put that one there and not worry too much about that sort of thing. Put that one further down, right. And then go in with real red. Yeah, the girls, at one point I was walking with them and they saw a circle of mushrooms, so for them that was a fairy ring. And it may well be. I don't know for sure. None of us do. And I just think I might put some butterflies. Love is like a butterfly. Right. Okay, so I did bring down As Your Afternoon because I did stamp the ball with it, didn't I? So has someone pinched it? Oh, here it is. Right. I think we'll have some nice butterflies. Does that work for you? Some fluttery buys. So they were noticing what was down below them and they were noticing what was above them. Although let's say Granny prompted them sometimes. That's what grannies do. What this granny does. Too many groans from my children. But hey, I don't care. I don't care. Do you know what? Here's a stamp that speaks to me. And this is the whole thing. I could go back through all this and just keep adding and adding until I have to walk away. Now, hopefully I can do this without that halo. And should it? It's going to be a massive job cleaning the stamps tonight. I'm just going to stamp these butterflies and then I'm going to go and leave you in peace. Where's this box? Right. Okay. I love this one. I could use the little tiny ones, but I want to use the big ones. These sketch butterflies are wonderful. And who says as your afternoon doesn't go with any of these colours? I can't even remember their names. Lost Lagoon. Because they do, they work. Yeah, go off and see what Barry and Jay are doing. I will be over, well, I'll probably watch them on silent while I'm finishing prepping dinner. I actually think that I can just pop, they don't show up just as much, but they show up enough in there. And then just a little bit of this one. And I'm going to stop there. I ran out of steam. So there you go. Stamping is what I like doing best. So that's what I'm doing here. So thank you everyone. So I'll just give you a quick review of what I've done so far. So I think this is the front cover page. I've added some butterflies. I mean, I could add a wee line of journaling here. Maybe when the flip-flaps come in, I can add them in. This is what's supposed to be the back page. And this is all about Sam and his love for water. And I mean, that water was cold and pretty rough. But he just was so happy in there. And then I've only done 3 today, but we'll get to the rest. And that's, remember, you can stamp with stays on photo paper. Oh, I will be journaling, but to me that's more private, Jackie. So that, I think that's where the flip flaps and things will go in here. Definitely, there's loads and loads to pop in. But that's just me enhancing my memories and hopefully just sparking you off with things that you might like to do in yours, because at the end of the day, this is just really for my family to look at and share with me. So who cares what it looks like when it's done? I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. So thanks so much for coming and sharing my little wee while. I'm quite puffed now and quite hungry, but feel quite happy that that I've made a start on. These photographs were in my phone. What good are they just lying in my phone doing nothing? This will spark loads of conversation with the children, loads. So yeah, thank you so much for your support. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. I'll bring this down and let you see a wee bit closer. Maybe without the glare if I bring the camera. Yeah, if I bring the camera below the light. So there you see all my extra stamping on the cover page. So thank you so much. That's not a great speed to do you know that? Yeah, my nieces and nephews say you hold it up high and then your face, it's me. So anyway, thank you so much for sharing with me, folks, and I'll see you later. Bye. Where's the door? Remember, pop over and see my JazzleDazzleCraft, see what they're doing.